Semen retention is for the gods, is what I shall title this video. This is in a response to a YouTube comment that someone left me 2 times. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but twice. 2 times, okay? I'm just joking. He said that I have, or he mentioned something along the lines of a god complex. All right, let's talk about this god complex. Do I have a god complex? Yes, I do. Whatever you think I have it. All right, so please tell me more things that I have. I'll gladly accept it. Semen retention is for the gods. Well, it's unfortunate that I didn't grow up with wise people or wise masters. Someone that just very basically should have told me, hey buddy, this is for making children, nothing else. Oh wow, that's fantastic. All right, well, let's see what else is there on planet Earth. Okay, I guess I need to go build a house, or I need to do this. That would have been the end of it, okay? But instead, you know, I grew up with children that were just immoral little monsters, just like myself. It wasn't any different. And we were just feeding off of each other's energy, and then I learned about this. Oh, this is something's happening. This is what you do, and then you know, one thing led to another, and then I was doing this thing, very, very unconsciously, very bad habit. But if I didn't do this from an early age, if I hadn't let go of this even once in my lifetime, wow, that would have been fantastic. I definitely guarantee I would not be in the position that I'm in. I would be far higher, far more evolved. Well, it's been more than a year or years. It's been more than a year since this has happened last time, and I'm not going back to this ever again in my life. I promise you, guarantee you, I stamp my life on the line on this. Even if I meet a woman and things happen, unless we're both know each other very well and we both make the intention, okay, let's have children, that's the only time this is going to happen. Otherwise, no chance. So, semen retention is for the gods. Still, I'm going to continue talking to you in this way. What does this mean? Let's explore this. Are there gods? Yes, absolutely. Am I a god? That's a ridiculous question. I don't know. I'm just, you know, being facetious and funny for my, you know, just to get you a little bit to feel something. I'm not a god. I'm a human being first and foremost. Whatever I am inside, I decide. If I want to be a god today, I'll be a god. If I want to be an animal, I'll be an animal. If I want to be an angel, I'll be an angel. If you want to be a human being, I'll be a human being. All right? That's my decision to make. And I guess the comments for me, you know, the comments are coming at me. This is not the first time someone has commented calling me, you know, someone has a god complex. Is because my level of certainty and confidence, which you do not have, obviously. So you're trying to shame me and trying to bring me down towards your level so you can feel secure within yourself because your life is miserable and you failed in life. You didn't get the wise teachings because of your actions, and you're in the current state of mind and life, and you think that everyone should be there to make yourself feel better. No, thank you. All right, I'm gonna still keep being here. I'm gonna keep climbing up. Whatever your comments are, whatever you say to me and suggest with me, fantastic, great, good job for you. Keep going, keep telling me things, keep improving my YouTube video analytics. Well, that's enough talking about myself. Let's talk about the semen retention and what the benefits are. What I've noticed now on this journey of retaining my inner life force. What I've noticed is that right now, how I am inside of myself, it's as if this has never happened before. So it's totally out of my mind now. Whereas before, when I first started this, it was still something I was thinking about, oh, I need to do this. Now it's just I'm a normal person and I'm living my life. Still, I've damaged my body quite heavily from doing this, no doubt, and it'll take some time for me to recover. I would say full recovery, 12 years. So I'm in the process of getting there. That's guaranteed full recovery. But right now, there's nothing really to be done or added. I'm sure after 10,000 days, things are going to change. That's going to be approximately in 2.5 or something, 2 years, or 2 years, 3 years. And that'll be a next milestone. But it's not enough just to withhold this, okay? I'm sure many people out there are not doing this. Let's say farmers. If you're not on the spiritual path and you don't know how to use this energy, how to wield this energy, it's fantastically transformative. And you can transform your entire life if you learn how to channel this energy and you learn how to to use it and to energize it. So it's like what? It's like every day somehow you dig a hole in the ground and you see oil coming out. Oh, fantastic oil. If you don't know what to do with oil, it's just oil. That's it. That's nothing else. Whereas I know what to do with oil. And here, look, I made plastic. Here, look, I made a car. Here, look, I made various other things. Whoop. Well, a small side tangent because the wind recommended it. Plastic, okay? I sense what's happening in the collective sphere of planet Earth, and plastic has been an issue for some time now. And probably like for the last 12 years, this has been something that's very heavily on people's minds. We know, the human beings on planet Earth know plastic is a big problem, a big issue, but no one really knows what to do about it. It's too convenient, it's so cheap, it's just fantastic, okay? But now, this is the first year, this is the final year that plastic is okay on planet Earth. This is no more. This is not going to happen like that anymore. You know, maybe if you're so deluded and confused, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But if you have some sort of sensitivity, you understand very, very well and very easily that now is the time for us to switch away from using plastic and to use something else. And the alternatives are there, small portions of them, like for example, hemp. Hemp is one of the strongest materials, and mistaken for the other thing, you know, the little leaf that should be just left in the ditch, but some people choose to consume it, which is harmful and wrong. Hemp is not like that. Hemp is not anything to do with mind stuff. It's a fantastic plant, and it should be used as a plastic substitute. Maybe it's the primary thing that should be used as a plastic substitute. And even though that being said, still there are so many more things that can be done to interchange plastic with. For example, paper, palm leaves, bamboo, various other things. I don't want to get into the things. I don't know the economics of this, what is economically viable, but I'm just, telling you this just to shake your mind a little bit, just to scratch your brain, because this is the direction that we have to go in towards, is no more plastic on planet Earth, okay? Let's say like 10 years or 12 years from now, we should ban all plastic, or the more developed countries should ban all plastic uses, and we should find better alternatives because they're out there, okay? We just need to find them. That being said, let's end that. Let's talk about now the semen retention. So what I've experienced and feel, again, like I said, just to reiterate, I don't feel this is a concern within me anymore. I've reached the pinnacle where now I'm walking downhill, and I'll continue walking downhill for the rest of my life as far as this addiction is concerned. And it's a very strong addiction. That's the first, you have to battle this addiction. It's not easy. It's the second strongest addiction, only second to food and sensuality when it comes to taste pleasures. Why? Because food is so intimately connected to survival. It's not like sexuality. It's much more powerful than that. So what other benefits have I noticed and experienced and I'm experiencing? Well, the strength within my own body. Again, talking about some farmer that just doesn't know anything spiritually, or isn't reading any books, or isn't connected to any spiritual knowledge, or isn't practicing spiritually, but just working on the land and doesn't have access to the internet, or his mind isn't there. He will have a certain strength with his body, not only because the fact that he's working with the land, that gives him a huge advantage and gives him lots of strength within his body, but also because, he's not liberating his energy in this way. And which that'll give him strength, a certain level of strength. Yet if he learns to use that strength and to really harden his body, or to use his energy to however way he wishes, that's going to be fantastic. And that's what I'm doing. So this practice that I'm doing, coupled with certain technology that I've acquired, I'm not willing to share with you what this technology is unless you speak to me, reach out to me for a spiritual consultation. The price is $60 Canadian. You send me that on the PayPal link below. We'll talk. Coupled with certain spiritual technology that I've acquired and learned how to use, this gives my body a feeling of invincibility and indestructibility. Again, I can already hear you. Wait, I'm not going to mention those people. This doesn't mean that my body is physically impermeable or impenetrable, or if someone stabs me, or if a tree falls on my head, or a rock crushes me, does that mean I'm invincible? Yes, kind of, in a way, in a sense, but no, not really. Obviously, it's gonna hurt and it's gonna kill me or it's gonna destroy me. My body is very fragile. The human body is very fragile. The reason why I say yes in a sense is because this is a practice, this is a possibility that you can go into. And various yogis in India have done this, and I can see how my body is inside and what I have to do if I really go into this and amplify this. I can turn my body into a stone or like black steel, very hard, dense metal, steel. I can turn myself into like that, into that. You know, like Kailash. That reminds me of Kailash. Kailash is like black steel. So I can become very, very dense and very hard, and it's possible to make yourself like this. You know, I'm getting into dangerous terrains here, but there have been stories of maybe myths, okay, let's just say myths, that people have done various things with their body and they can withstand lots of injuries and things like this. This is not recommended, by the way, it's not needed. Just look at the Shaolin monks, okay, some of the practices that they're doing. You can easily find this on YouTube. All right, leaving this topic aside, let's see, I'll give you one more benefit. So there's 3 benefits that I've noticed when it comes to this practice that I have. It's a certain level of freedom in my social communication and my communication in general with the society or human beings, individual people. I am imperturbed. I have a certain level of confidence and freedom and certainty, which will not waver. Maybe some of you thinking, oh, this guy has some little thing inside of his mind and everyone's trying to get me to soften up, or maybe, I don't know, you think that, well, I'm gonna get some realization and tomorrow I'll be just very, very peaceful and like Eckhart Tolle. Yes, everything is buddy, that's never going to happen. Okay, never going to happen. This is how I am. This is my strength. This is my personality. I'm gonna double down on this. Why? Because it's working for me and I like this. Okay, and it makes me feel powerful, and I'm also a man. Okay, biologically I'm a man, male figure here. So I'm here to be strength needs to be acquired and much more that I'm capable of. Okay, whatever power and strength whatever strength that I still can use and can harness, give it all to me. Okay, fantastic. Download it onto my being. What if it harms you? What if it starts to shake you? What if it fantastic, let's have it all. Okay, so I've never been a type of person to walk gently into anything. Okay, there's a raging ocean, let's go. I'm gonna dive in headfirst into that. That's just how I am. That's just who I am. It's not a who I am, that's just the character that I'm playing. All right, you get it? Good, fantastic. Again, likewise, I have a certain amount of days on planet Earth. This is what gives me this freedom and confidence to talk like this, and because I've liberated myself spiritually. That's a topic for another video. So I know I have a certain amount of days on planet Earth, and this gives me the freedom and no sense of shame or guilt. Whatever my desires are, I'll flow that out. Okay. Yesterday, Carlos reacted to my little YouTube video that I made about respect. Do men need respect? Hey, you gotta respect me. Whatever, you don't need to respect me. He said, one thing I like about Shiva, this is his words. One thing I like about Shiva is that he is so unapologetic. I'm just trying to paraphrase him. And so shameless about his desires, and whatever he wants, he'll just basically happily say it. And absolutely, okay? That's me, that's who I am. And why was I always like this? No, absolutely not. I was very much shamed and guilted into feeling shame for my desires and speaking in this way. And still, people are trying to shame me and guilt me for being this way, being who I am, like this, all right? Well, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna change for them or for anyone. Even if God comes to me and says, hey, buddy, you gotta change for me, you gotta get a little bit softer. No, thank you, okay? Definitely you're not God, or if you are, tell me why. What are the reasons? Oh, because you're making people feel uncomfortable. Oh, that's too bad for them, all right? Too bad for you. Anyways, enough talking about myself in this way. Again, I am shameless in my desires, and I don't care to let myself go freely like this. Why? Because if I was impermanent and things could have happened to me that somehow people could have put me in jail for all of eternity, okay, then I'll be very, very careful. But buddy, 60 years I have left, maximum. 60 years, all right? That's, if I live 60 years, I'll be 88 years of age. Oh my God, 60 years. You think that's a lot? 20, 40, 60, 80. That's 2 times 4, or 20 times 4. Nothing, okay? Boop, gone. So what is there to lose? Tell me, what am I going to lose? Am I going to lose a social respect of people? I don't have any social respect, first of all, and I don't care about social respect. uh, you respect me based on the qualities that I display. If you don't respect me, fantastic. That's for you to decide, all right? I'm not here to chase after you. Hey, guys, you I don't know if I'm wrong here. I'm really considering that maybe I'm wrong, but still, I don't think I'm wrong, so I'm gonna talk in this way. I don't have to chase you. You don't have to socially respect me. It's fine if people don't respect me. Obviously, I'm doing something wrong to them or with them, or maybe they're confused in their minds. The best thing I can do is maybe stay away from them. That's as much as I'm going to go there. All right, that's it, my friends. So, I am liberated spiritually. That's also what gives me this freedom to talk about this like this. I don't have any more fear or doubt within myself of death or of whatever, all right? So I'm spiritually liberated. I have freed myself from suffering, all right? So this is how it is. This is what it feels like. And what, does this mean that I'm some sort of nutcase where I'm just gonna go run into the woods and, no, I gotta take care of my body, obviously. Why? Because I don't like pain. I don't enjoy pain. But still, what is there to lose? Nothing. The only thing that I can really lose is my body or my life. Well, that's too bad. All right, that's inevitably going to happen. So I might as well fast forward my life in a way where it's like I'll become an avalanche of strength and confidence and certainty and power and vitality and energy, going straight towards whatever path, like granite. All right, I'm like a granite moving forward through time as the tectonic plates are pushing the earth, and granite will virtually crush anything and everything in its path, no matter if it's a rock or a tree or a stone or a boulder or anything. Granite by far is the most strongest rocks. It'll just crush everything in its wake. I'm like a granite, and I'm willing to crush you energetically and spiritually if you wish that for yourself. If you want to, deepen your spiritual practice, I can make that happen for you. I can. You see, delusion needs to be crushed, and I'm very happy to do that for you and for the planet, no matter what the consequences are to me. What are the consequences? I'm gonna lose my life. That's very bad. I'm gonna get sent to jail. That's pretty much also very bad. That's about it. Those are two things that I don't want to, I don't want to step into. I don't want to lose my body prematurely, and I don't want to go to jail because jail is very limited. So I obey the laws of the land. That's very important to me. I respect the higher authorities of life. Why? Because they can send me to jail. That's the only reason why I respect them. If that wasn't the case, buddy, who are you to tell me what I can do, what I can't do? You're nobody. You're just a human being just like I am. But you're put into a position of power, and, obviously I'm not stronger than the police. So I respect the police. I respect people of authority. Why? Because they can make things happen for me in a very unpleasant way. So I obey the rules of the land. Most importantly, encompassing the entire energy of this video, just to send this off in a peaceful way for all of you to feel kind and respected, and all the authorities of life also to cherish me and respect me, is fundamentally, most importantly, I follow the 5 moral precepts. Something that I've done since I was 19 years of age. I'm 28 now. And something that I will do for the rest and the remaining time of my life. What are the 5 moral precepts, you're asking me? Do not kill. Do not steal. Do not lie. Do not misuse your sexual energy. Do not intoxicate your mind. That's it. All right? That's, it gets more refined, and I'm willing to share with you the more refined understanding and teaching of this. If you join me for a spiritual consultation, the price is $60. A link to my PayPal will be down below. Reach out to me, contact me. I will change your life. Peace.